What's up, beautiful peeps? So I'm here at the shipper. Wife sitting over there playing her game. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Look at me with my ponytails. I want to switch it up. So we are headed from Reno, Nevada. We went up north. And now we're about to go to Mount Clair, California. And I was just asking my wife, is it worth it being a truck driver? For going to school, driving this truck, okay? Yeah, driving this truck. Is they paying us what we supposed to get paid? Is it worth it, right? So I'm going to talk about pros and cons for me, my experience. Thinking about it, trucking still was a great decision. Outside of having to like get the license and going through that process, far as schools and driving for a year, that's still not bad. But you know, a year of driving, if you have to do companies, sometimes that ain't like the best situation because your checks be low. But outside of that, I think personally, becoming a truck driver still give you a different kind of flexibility that's way different than being at somebody's job clocking in 9 to 5. I know, you know, people get in the habit. I used to be like that when I was working, you know, 9 to 5, come in, you know, but to a degree, it's like, you know, you working for the low, and then you really don't have time off to do what you want. You got to put in a request for a time. And then once you put that request in, somebody else, 10 other people may got it, you know, and then you get denied it. And your wife got approved for her vacation, but you didn't get your vacation. So when I think about like the flexibility of getting off this truck whenever I want, I like that. Even if I suffer a pay cut, like, oh, I'm getting off the truck for the next 2 weeks. And because I ain't drove those 2 weeks, I ain't getting paid. But I hadn't already made a decent enough money to secure those weeks I'm off. Typical 9 to 5, you can't do that. Even having this option right here, guys, like, I could sit here and work on content from you guys. I could just get off the truck when I want, to a degree. Like this load I'm about to be on, I gotta drive 3 hours straight without stopping. So no, I can't get out and do what I want. I'm happy to be in this smaller truck because I can pull out now at nice, you know, different state sites and go on a little scenic route. And you know, my truck can fit. 53 footers can fit on certain locations, but it's like one spot in North Oregon. When I tell you I always want to stop, and my wife be wanting to stop all the time, and I was like, look, that 53 footer can't get there. Sorry. So I'm not parking on the side of the road and going over there. But back to the script. The flexibility, for sure. The money profit you do get in when you have a situation that allow you to be profitable. And when I say that, meaning sometimes owning your truck, maybe running under your own authority. You know, it's pros and cons to running under somebody else's authority and running under your own authority. Yeah, you get you take a hit when you run under your own authority and say the market ain't going so well, and maybe you using a particular broker and they either scheming you, or the market just really low and you're not able to make the money to pay those bills, especially if like your cost of all your stuff is really, really high. It's about like getting that number down, monitoring your fuel, you know, knowing how to properly calculate how much fuel you need to use. Is that trip worth to move? Are you making enough money for your truck and profit for you to take that load? Do it make sense to do that risk? Because you go across country and then you just had a $6,000 or $7,000 load and you just spent $3,000 just gas. I don't know how profitable that's gonna be if you may have a $1,800 payment for your truck. And let's say if you, that's just maybe your truck. I mean, I know I'm standing in a little high, but I mean, people done got Volvos paying $1,600 with their fixed costs, not paying real insurance because they running under somebody else's authority, and that was very high for them, especially if you're a solo driver too. Outside of that, like, you know, just getting a lot of your fixed costs low and making sure you know the number what's that number that you gotta have to maintain the operation of your truck before you hit that green profit, and what it looked like so you can stay in those margins. Outside of that, like, it's cool. Like, me and my wife trying to navigate that now on like what's the best situation for us to be in a position where we get to really be our own boss. We always running into somebody else's authority. We do not own our own truck at this time, and I want to own my own truck. But it then comes back down to running under your own authority. Why? Because when you run under somebody else's authority, right? Let's make an example. When I was with Prime, we wanted to get a truck. I was really big on like, okay, I'm gonna do my 3 years. I'm gonna take the money from what I made, what they took from me, use that money that I made for completing the lease and putting that down along with some other money we saved up to get us a truck. I was thinking, one, to go the route of buying a used truck from them, and at least I can already own my truck, right? And then it was a pro to own your truck, but running under their authority, that truck can only run for a certain amount of years. And right before we was leaving, we was seeing a lot of emails, a lot of talks in the safety meeting where they was emphasizing on if you had a certain year truck, you know, basically that was outdated. It was like your truck could have been a 2016, and for Prime that was like too old to be in their fleet. So they was asking for those owners to like move those trucks out, you know, and get another truck and things like that. And for a person that have accomplished a goal of owning a truck, I think that's real hard to run under somebody's authority and be in a situation where you still have a working truck. It's not causing you problems. You maintenance, you know, like you're doing your maintenance, but because of the company insurance and things like that that may go into play, you need to get rid of a truck and get into a lease, or you may have to be like walk away and go find somebody else to run under if you're not ready to go ahead and be a big boy and your own boss and run under your own motor carrier, like your own DOT, your own authority. Not everybody be mentally ready for that. It comes with a lot of stuff, you know, knowing when to pay your if for taxes, IFTA, I think that's what it is. But like those extra little fees you be having to pay here and there, different states, like having all that stuff lined up. A lot of people don't know the business. A lot of people don't know how to, you know, do bookkeeping. A lot of people don't know how to do those different spreadsheets to see if your business really profitable or not. I know a lot of people be like, oh, you don't got to go to business school to like make it out here in the business. Listen, you can think you don't got to, but best believe, whether you're getting it from YouTube, whether you're reading it from books, whether you're getting it from somebody else that's experienced, the fundamentals of business is a must with running any business. If you want to be profitable, people that's doing YouTube or people that's getting money, look, if you don't know how to move money, make money, like keep making money in your sleep, you're not going to make the money. If you can make money, but you're not going to be as successful as you can be. Let me rephrase that, because the truth of the matter is you need to be able to make money without you physically having to drive this truck all the time. Like you need to be, whatever business, whatever endeavors you like, if you're going to be poor with your money and you're going to be silly with your money, when you poor, when you're rich, it's the same concept. If you don't sit there and put in the work to know what to do with your money, you will still be broke at the top with money. You got a lot of people that, yeah, they get access to money, but they don't know how to make that, grow that money. And that's the whole, that's like the biggest deal you want to do. You want to be able to grow that money that you're making, putting it in the right places and getting a return on your money. That's just like the American dream, people. I don't want to make this video long, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, like, you know, focus on that. Like, trucking, for anybody that's interested in trucking, like, hit me up. It's not hard. It's something that's obtainable, and you don't have to be over here across the road. You don't have to be out here over the road. It does make a difference as far as being local and being over the road. Over the road is pretty cool because you get the experience. You get to actually see the country. Half of us, or a lot of people, you know, that probably is viewing this, thinking about like want to go places, never been places. You know, we sit in the back of our head like, oh, I just want to go to Vegas. Like, I drive through Vegas all the time. I drive through a lot of these states all the time. You can get off your truck from time to time, even when you in a 53-footer, you know, sometimes you're tired. Maybe when you're doing that 34-hour reset, get off the truck, go to a movie in a different state, go into a casino, go look at it, go to a national park and hike. Like, just try stuff, you know. You only got one life to live, so live it, guys. And yeah, I mean, overall, I enjoy trucking. It's profitable. You gotta just, you know, figure out how it's gonna be profitable for you, and just make sure you go with the proper company. If you're not running on your own, do your research, you know, and don't be scared to step out on faith when you do feel that urge of like, I wanna, you know, I want to change. I want to work for myself, make my own money. Don't be afraid to do it, because you'll be surprised what's on the other side. Like, I'm doing that right now, even with this YouTube stuff, which I'm going to be more consistent for you guys. I am. Like, we signing up for a gym, so be with us. We signing up for a gym come January 1st. Like, I'm going to be on it. I'm actually going to pull out this GoPro, but I'm going to be on it, because, like, the new year going to be a better year for us and a better year for you too. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you guys for growing my channel. Thank you guys for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna just show you guys this journey of life that I'm on. And thank you for rocking with me. I'm out.